I can't talk to everybody. It's just too many people. It's exhausting. When Antoinette first got COVID, she was at home in bed. And that was a very trying time because she's my right hand. We do everything together. We work together every day. When she's not able to be on the job, there's a void. And I remember telling her that. I said, we miss you at work. And so then Antoinette went in the hospital. And there was trying to keep everybody up to date on that. And then Anne went in the hospital next at night. The next morning, Antoinette was intubated. I don't know if there's a correlation between that or not. But I can't imagine the stress of her mom being in the hospital was good for her mental state as a healing human. So that was Tuesday afternoon. Tuesday at 11 a.m. was when they intubated her. I didn't find out till Tuesday at 12:30 p.m. Tuesday morning, I was busy bringing Monty Maya to the hospital. I tried to work and get her taken care of, and we got her to the hospital. She got her treatment. She walked in on her own. She walked out on her own. That was Tuesday morning. Then a few hours later, Antoinette was intubated. And I had to share that information with people. That was very stressful. Made it through that. That was like hours of telling people the story. Hours. I slept last night. I checked on Maya before bed. I got her snack. I got her drink. She was sleeping really good like a baby though. Come to think of it, she didn't eat last night. She might have had a drink. But she definitely didn't eat any food. So then this morning I gave her a snack, some vitamins, a handful of vitamins, a cup of tea, and some soup broth, about 1/2 coffee cup of soup broth. And I left for work at 8:30. I got home, it was 2:44 when I called 911. So sometime between 2:30 and 2:44, I asked her, if you can walk from the bed to the kitchen table, I will give you soup and you can eat it there. If you cannot get out of the bed, I'm gonna call the hospital right now and the 911 will come get you. And she said, can I have some soup broth? So that's when I called 911. We put pants on her. She said every time she coughed, she peed. So it was doing something to her body. Checked her pulse oxygen. It was at 80, I think 85. I have a photo of it. But when she called me between 11 and 12 sometime, I haven't checked the timestamp, her pulse ox said 75. She always has low blood pressure. She always has high blood sugar. And she's been laying in the bed for 4 or 5 days straight and hasn't moved. So I can only imagine what it's doing to her body. Same thing with the mother-in-law. When Anne was sick, she was laying there in the bed, no movement for days. I can't imagine what that does to your body. It must just feel so horrible. Antoinette would move around. She was even moving the morning that she had to have her emergency procedure. She was moving around. That's why they had to do it, because she was taking the mask off and she was trying to get out of the bed. She was antsy. She was moving around too much. They said she wouldn't sleep laying down. She kept tossing, and she started tossing about the 26th is the first day we noticed she didn't feel good at the house. So this COVID thing, whatever it was, she kept tossing in the middle of the night. She was unable to sleep because the thing chokes you out and doesn't give you any air, so your body never naturally rests at night because the oxygen is being deprived. So there's systems that aren't operating properly, and all the chemical systems in your body need to run. And not exercising for that long, not moving, that'll do something negative to your body. I'm sweating every day profusely and raising my heart rate up in a good way that does something positive for my body. So even if I had COVID, I wouldn't have known, because when I didn't feel good last week, I just kept going, and I kept getting out in the sun, and I kept breathing, and I kept doing my breathing exercises, I kept stretching. I just tried to stay in optimal health, mentally and physically. The mental aspect, I just talked to somebody that had been through COVID themselves, and they said the mental part, you feel like you're gonna die, so you lose that faith. And I've never lost that faith. I've stayed so strong in my positivity. I don't know what makes me different, why I was exposed to 4 people now this week that are all in the hospital holding on for their dear lives. 4 of my loved people around me. I keep these people around me close. That's not light to do. That's not an easy obligation in your life to have that many people that you see every day almost. And then to have them gone all at the same time is very interesting. And I don't know why me. I don't know why I'm not getting any kind of sickness, you know? I'm so numb doing these videos. I'm just doing them just to have them. Because I don't even know. I'm so numb right now. So Maya, 244, called 911. They came and got her. I have a video of it. I shot the whole thing because I wanted it to be authentic. I didn't shoot it very well, but I got it all on video. Some of you guys will get to see it, and girls. Very interesting. Maya was very childlike. She had oxygen deprivation, so she didn't know how to answer questions. She's a very articulate woman. She's from Sri Lanka, but she speaks the King's English from Britain, and she speaks very nice. And today she was real slurry, like a child drunk on a beer. That's the only way I can really describe it. And she had this look in her eye that Antoinette had, and I didn't know what the look was. I kept asking Antoinette, what is this look that you're giving me? And she said, what look? And I asked her so many times, and I said, what is this look? And she would say, what look? I'm fine, honey. I said, what about your chest? Your chest is moving funny, you're breathing funny. And she'd say, no, I'm okay, I'm okay. And even the nurse said before she was intubated, she said, I'm okay, I'm okay. So whatever it affects in your mind takes you to a place where you think it's okay not to breathe. And the doctors don't know how to fight it, and they don't know what it is. Because I've asked them all the ones I've been in contact with, that they're actually treating people. They don't know how to heal this thing. So by the grace of God, that people take a breath every day. Be grateful for your breath today. Because the person I just got off the phone with, they live a privileged life. They work hard, but they have everything they could ever ask for. Very blessed people get this. That you wouldn't know why they get it. It's not because they didn't wash their hands. It's not because they didn't wear the mask. It's just, you live your life, and some people get COVID. I've talked to people that don't go anywhere, that live in the house, that watch things on the internet only, very limited actions with humans, and they live okay too. So I don't know who gets it and who doesn't. Country people get it, city people get it, rich people get it, poor people get it, fat people get it, skinny people get it, black people, Asian people, the employee, the boss, the teacher, the student, everyone gets it. So what you have is life, you have health. That's what you should be appreciative, because you get that too. You get the other side, the other benefit, the healthy part, the abundant part, you can get that too. So be grateful for the things you do have. If you've had COVID, I have seen what it does. I don't know what it feels like from the inside, but I can sympathize with you. If you've lost a loved one or had pain because someone's in the hospital, we've had friends. This has been a really interesting time. Young people pass away. Young people that were too young to die, as they say. In my lifetime, people used to go to war and shoot each other with bullets. Now they don't do that anymore. War is different now. Chemical stuff is in the air. They have this bile stuff. Who knows how it floats around? Who knows? This is Antoinette's second bout with COVID. She had the first round before it was called COVID in January of 2020. We went to the Builder Show in Vegas and she caught something fierce that made her cough for about a month. But she was never knocked out like this. This thing took her out and put her in the bed. She couldn't hardly talk. She was aggravated to talk. She loves talking. Girl could be a talk show. I miss talking around the phone. I'd be working and she'd call me. Sometimes she wanted to know some serious information. Sometimes she just wanted to chat. I miss that. But she'll be back soon enough, calling me up. So I hope you find this entertaining or informative. There's two groups of you. I didn't put that on this video, but some people watch because they love it, and some people watch because they're just curious about other people's lives. So whatever group you're in, I hope you enjoy it. I hope this was worthy of your 10 minutes to watch me ramble about my life. That is insignificant in the grand picture, but it's very significant to me. You know, I don't know how much I matter in the whole thing. I'm just trying to do my part as a good human being. Try to serve other people, make people appreciate their life, and I appreciate mine, and I'm glad I get to share this with you guys. It's kind of an honor to be in this age when digital media can be shared all around, so. I wish Antoinette was here to be on the video, but this interesting adventure lives. And the adventure is just continuing. You guys are watching probably one of the greatest shows you'll ever watch, honestly. This is authentic. This is real life. Enjoy every minute. Love you guys.